round 5 in season 6 at the Chinese Grand Prix in Shanghai. I'm as always not alone. I'm here with Jackson. Hello Jackson.
Hello, great to be back.
And the second week in a row we are racing, and last week we were in Spain where it's Ballon. Who won again?
Last race was won by War Rage.
Oh yeah, War Rage, the guy who improved from 5th to 3rd to 2nd to 1st. But yeah, he did an amazing race by it just being ahead of Balloner. He unfortunately having 2 or 3 penalties and dropping all the way back to PA. And then we had a podium of really a strong podium. I can't really remember out of my head who that were, but it was a really good race with Bolin on the fresh tires, being on the charts after the safety car, and Williams scoring their first points of the season, and yeah, it's just been a good race, and hopefully we have another good race in store for us here at the Chinese Grand Prix.
Yeah, it's going to be another exciting round.
Yeah.
Who knows who can win it? Well, we continue our run of different winners.
Yeah.
Very
Already
interesting to
4
see
in a
that
row.
happens or not.
But yeah, hopefully we can get a spectacle race like in real F1 race today, and hopefully not a serious crash like Romain Grosjean did. Hopefully he made it out quite unharmed, and yeah, hopefully we're in it for again a banger this weekend. And I'm going to quickly run down the grid. We have in Mercedes, we have Monster with hopefully Bolin joining any time soon, with Kai and Balloner in the Ferrari. I think those guys are the guys who can qualify at the pole position, but who can't really turn it into race wins. We have Luke and Björn in the Red Bull, also Luke on last week's podium. We have Harry and Roy Boy in the McLaren. Harry is new to the league. We have Benjamin and Tim in the Renault. I think Renault are the leading constructors at the moment. I'm not sure. We have M&T Smash and Thomas in the AlphaTauri. M&T Smash is new. Good to see him, with Thomas, a league veteran and a one-time champion. You have in the Racing Point, you have Yuri and still no one. You have Donkey and TTG Nathan in the Alfa Romeo. Still no points for them yet. And then in the Haas we have reigning race winner War Rage and George Nader in the Haas, who is also new. And we have Felix and Karam in the Williams. Felix still no points, but came close last time out, and Karam last time scoring their first points in BA7. Yeah, that was about it. Hopefully we're ready to go.
Yes, I can confirm Renault are indeed top of the team's championship. Mercedes are 2 points behind though, so it is all to play for. Ferrari still sitting in 4th with 4 pole positions, but only 1 win. So, I mean, Kai is he's on 10 points. It's just
painful.
It's just been a miserable season. They've got, I believe, 2 pole positions, and they've got 10 points this season. I think about 3 DNFs or something. It truly is crazy. Yeah, because of course they started the season with that. They were fighting for the win in Bahrain, then had that puncture with, I think, 1 or 2 laps to go. Then in Austria just got caught up in an incident, got some damage. Britain just weren't on the pace. Spain just not quite able to get everything to work together, and of course, was it crashing on the pit lane entry?
Yeah.
That finished them off.
Yeah, it was really a disaster weekend for Kai, and hopefully he's going to be back on form soon. And just let me check in on the driver standings. Yeah, real quick, I believe one of the Renaults is still in the lead. I'm not too sure about that.
Championship leader is War Rage now. 9 points ahead of Benjamin. Yeah, it looks at the moment like the championship fight, I'd say, goes down to it's hard to say because of course it being early in the season. But at the moment, I would say the championship is between War Rage, Benjamin, Balloner, Monster, and Bolin.
Maybe
Luke
Luke
is quite close, but they've just put a bit. They've just, not sort of. I'm not sure if Luke has the outright pace. They've just always been there. They're very consistent. But looking at the drivers around them, I think they definitely could contend.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hanging in at the bottom end of the championship fight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but a
a
long
good Chinese
season
race
ahead
of them
still.
could chuck them up into the front. So who knows?
Yeah, still a long way to go this season. We're only in round 5 of, I believe, 16. Or something like that. But yeah, it's been a really good season so far. Hopefully we'll continue this for the rest of the season.
I think the big question for me is, can Kai return? The reigning champion, they're 59 points off the championship lead. Is it in any way possible that, not necessarily get back to the win, but can they get back in the fight at least? Because if they do, it would be a miracle. It would be just amazing if they can, and would show their speed very well if they can get back into the championship fight. But it's not looking good at the moment for them.
No, it certainly is not. But yeah, hopefully he can regain some form this weekend. I really hope it for him and for the Ferrari team as well.
We're still waiting for everything sorted. Are we missing one driver? Oh no, we're readying up now, which is good.
Good,
so
good,
we're
good.
about to head in to China.
Yes.
I wonder what the weather will be.
Maybe
Rain is
rain.
possible in China.
Give me
I think
rain.
the only rain we've had so far this season is the start of Austria qualifying with that dried up. So we really don't know the drivers' wet weather skills yet.
I've met some guys really are good in the rain. Some guys are. I remember that from last season and the season before that and the season before that one. But yeah, you never know, as we are now hopefully approaching a wet qualifying session, and hopefully a wet race. I always like to see that.
Now, big talking point I think for today is going to be the strategy around China. The one stop is significantly quicker than the two stop, unless there's a safety car.
That's absolutely true.
So yeah, will we see, just like in Spain, could we perhaps see someone?
Oh, it's dark clouds, but not rain. No.
It's a shame.
Maybe later on, you never know.
Who knows? Maybe they'll have to get into the lap to get their laps done quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the big thing is, I think once again we could see someone a surprise at the top of the timings. Maybe most of the top guys, those fighting for the championship, I'm sure, will try and qualify on the medium tyres for the strategy. However, we could well see a lower down the order driver go out on the soft, set their best lap on the soft, and perhaps take a surprise pole position.
Who knows? Hopefully there will be rain. That's always good. So yeah.
Still.
I said, guys, you're really long in the pits. You have to say, no one is out yet. Maybe that's a sign of things to come. Maybe just changing their setups and adjusting.
No one's even touched their tyres yet. Oh, there we go. I think people may start to come out now as Danny Hetkamper and more drivers switching over to medium. So maybe they're just taking a while to load in everything. Maybe some just internet or normal Codemasters issues. Yeah, as drivers now head out onto the racetrack.
Yeah.
First car on track.
I want the rain.
And first car on track, and already first car off the track, nearly into the gravel.
But no damage to the AlphaTauri of him, so that's good. With the new guy MNT Smash, haven't seen him in any leagues, so don't know what to expect from him. So
the MNT.
MNT.
So from other drivers that we know that are in MNT, Karam for example.
Compassion was, but he's now in VRT.
So you know, well, it's promising. We don't know for sure yet, but it is definitely promising so far.
Yeah, it really is. We have to wait and see. All the guys are out except for Roy Boy, Yuri, Warrage, George, Nathan, Björn, and Luke. Yeah. It's a bit of a train behind Karen there. As probably guys want to get a toe on the lap, as I don't think that is the best solution for...
They're out on the soft tyres. All drivers out there on the softs, which is strange.
Maybe, yeah, a lot of guys are, so maybe there is rain coming.
Who knows? But all I know for certain is the one stop is significantly quicker.
Yeah. As we're
around here than
Mhm.
as usual.
Yeah, so we're just going to follow MNT Smash on board. Turn 1, turn 2 and turn 3. It's a really weird one. It's an original corner, never seen one like that before. As there's so many lines possible through the corner. With you going wide and retaking the traction. And now the exit of the, I call it always the roller coaster corner. And then this is as well an overtaking opportunity. You have to get big balls to make it work. Send it down the inside like Daniel Ricciardo did. This year is flat in every car as well in the race, I believe. With this is, in my opinion, a really tricky corner to settle your car right for this one. As you need to get an exit right here, as you could get overtaken on this short straight without DRS or here be dive bombed. But that will really compromise your exit to the long straight of, I think, just about 1 kilometer. But here it's a really banked corner, so you can shoot yourself to the outside to get the best exit as possible. DRS 3/4 through the way off the straight. You probably brake around 125, 100, depends on the weather. All the way down to first gear. Enter the traction zone. This is as well a really big overtaking opportunity, as it's the biggest braking point of the circuit. And that is a lap around the Chinese circuit. It's a bit a meh thing for me, but it's a decent lap from him in a 24.5 as he's in front of Tim and Thomas.
So far, so good.
I mean, it's a decent lap from Karam.
On
the
the
mediums.
mediums, that is very strong. Who's going to be next across the line here?
Ballader! And
Hammer
again. It's our
a
usual
Ferrari
sight.
P1. Yeah,
Oh.
it's nothing new.
How's the template? Surprised, but no.
Disappointed but not surprised.
Yeah. As Benjamin invalidated 29.6. Harry
So far.
across the final corner. That's a decent lap. Always Björn spins on this lap. That's not good. Monster goes 6 just out of Karam there.
And
George.
George Nader goes P1.
Ooh.
These new guys are very quick.
And they're doing good things so far. Now look across the final corner, already 2 podiums. One this season. Doing really a solid job as he goes to the 3rd row of the grid. That's a decent lap from him to start your day off with.
Always amazes me how close this field is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's incredible.
We'll follow Warwick, the current championship leader. The guy in the Haas is really, you can say, carrying the Haas team with these Prius' usual team. But now his teammate is on provisional put, but can he challenge that? Let's see what he'll do in the first sector. It's quite a short one with only the roller coaster corner and a small right. King at 23.6. That's a decent first sector. Not too familiar with those sector times yet, but I think I'll get that later on in the session. Still flat out this session, this part. But Jackson, what type of wings would you drive on this circuit? You know, more wings or less wings?
Well, it's a track where downforce is as that's an invalidation for racer.
Yeah.
But it's a track where you want the downforce because you have so many flowing corners. However, that very long straight means that if you put high wings on the car, you are going to struggle down the straight. So you really have to sort of pick between the ability to overtake and not being sitting duck down the straight, or the speed through the corners. So you really have to find sort of the balance. You need to try and go with the least downforce you can, or still being on the pace. That's really what you've got to go for. Similar to a track like Canada, where although you may get maybe a slightly flat time with more downforce, if you put more downforce in, you're just going to be a sitting duck down the straight.
Yeah. As there are only 2 cars now out on track, it's Felix and Donkey. As both are on the sauce, and now MT Smash again for his 2nd run, and there's a group of cars following him. Is that going to hinder the Alfa and the Williams of Felix, who are now starting their laps? as we'll follow Donkey through his lap, who's been really decent on pace, but I think he failed to score points yet this season.
I can check that for you. Also,
Yeah.
everyone on the soft tyres now. It's getting to the stage now where we could well see the person starting in 11th place in for a great race.
Yeah.
But yeah, Donkey's actually got 1
Oh.
point so far this season.
Oh yeah, he
Not
scored
many,
it.
but
Yeah.
it's one.
He really got late on the brakes into the hairpin in the beginning of sector 2. But is he going to get hindered by the Renault of Benjamin?
Looks like it. The Dirty Air will be impeding him now.
Yeah.
100%. That will have hurt them a lot as they head towards into the final sector now.
Yeah.
Interesting corner here. It's
It's a
very
big
much
banking.
good for the overtaking.
It's just a loop. And you need to get sucked to the outside and then get the best exit you can. As we saw Luke crashing here last season with a really big tank slap on the end and just being sent into the wall.
Wow, let's wait and see. We could well see some big crashes here, and this track, not known for its big crashes, but does have barriers lining parts of the track, and a lot of high-speed sections, so who knows what could happen.
That's a decent lap from Donkey. What's Felix going to do in his lap? Let's see.
The final corner, not taking much curve there at all, not pushing as much
Not
as you
wanting
think,
to
perhaps
rest.
playing safe.
35. Not the lap time you
That's a
could have
solid
expected from him. It's a decent lap, but I think he can go to the 129s or the 130 lows.
Yeah, I think we could well see the entire field covered by as well. The entire entire field that has set a competitive lap time, sort of drivers have not had issues.
Yeah.
Because I think it's fair to say at the moment, Yuri is not set. Yuri and Danny Hetkamper are both not set what you would say are competitive lap times because, well, Hetkamper's second off of Felix, so you'd imagine that there was some sort of issue on that lap. And they are 9 tenths up at the moment, going into the third sector.
That's always good. Oh, Benjamin, big lock up there as he's getting a slipstream from his teammate, but he really locked up quite badly there as he... Oh, he goes too wide, dirty air of his teammate, but that isn't an invalidation, but I'm sure that will cost him quite a lot of time, but as he gets still a slipstream from his teammate. Let's see what he does in the rest of the lap. Is he going to still... Oh, Kai, 29.0, 3/10 ahead of George. That's a really good lap from the Ferrari driver as Benjamin improves.
Ooh, Ballina, 5-place grid penalty for a collision with Tim. That is huge. So that is one Ferrari now that is out the fight of pole position, so it's down to Kai continuing the record. We'll have to wait and see now.
Harry is improving in sector 2. Oh, second grid slope. That was a good lap from him. Let's follow George, who is improving on his time in the second sector. But can he continue his form?
Up into the second position.
Oh,
So many drivers in the fight for pole here is insane.
yeah, there are how many guys? 11 in 1 second, if it's not 12. But now, oh, George invalidated it. Oh, that's a shame. Luke invalidated it. Nathan didn't really set a banger lap. Tim getting a good slipstream from his teammate. Returning the favor is Benjamin. This time it's a much better slipstream in my opinion. Really being used along the whole straight as oh, he a little bit misjudges the braking point, but he still makes the corner. As what is his time going to be? It's a 1:30.0 in his first time. Oh, that's on the edge of invalidating there, as he just gets into the 129s with a 129.7.
And now on an interesting lap at the moment. We're working on special air at this stage.
Yeah,
Luke is on a lap at the moment.
yeah,
See what they
Warrage
can
as
do.
well. as he's now in the final part of the circuit. 1 corner left. Let's see if he can keep it on track this time. Oh, yes, he does. It's looking to be 1:29.0. Oh my word, that's close. It is half a tenth behind current provisional pole sitter Kai. As Luke is improving as well. Yeah, it's a bit like I wanted to say everyone is in equal cars, they are, but still it's just really the level of those drivers, the skill level. You know, like Tim is a winning caliber driver and he is in 11th so far, and Benjamin in 13th, Felix in 17th, Thomas in 16th. You know, it's just really cool to see those guys being so fast. And you know, Karim, for example, in 7th, he has a 1:29.4, and that's a really good lap. And he's just 4 tenths, not even 4.5 tenths behind Paul. In some leagues, that will be the difference between first and second. As Luke puts in a good P5 lap time. That's a decent lap from him.
Currently, top 14 all within a second. It's insane.
Jeez. As MT Smash is improving, and if you improve as him by half a tenth, you'll gain 2 positions. As that's really good. And so if he's behind Balliner, he'll probably be ahead because of the penalty Balliner has. And now through the loop, banking. Now in a long straight. This is where your low wings are coming to play in favor. He reaches 333 miles per kph probably, as he makes the corner really good. As now the final corner approaching, 7th down to 5th, as and that is a crash.
Oh,
Alex Albon lookalike.
Yeah.
Too big on the green turf. Yeah.
Showing that AstroTurf is not tarmac then. Asphalt and AstroTurf are not the same thing.
Donkey gets a good lap, puts himself a P8.
Very strong man.
Look, it's the identical lap time as Karim has.
It's 1 millisecond ahead, I think. I'm not sure.
No, it's the same.
Oh yeah, okay. I was looking at the. If you look at gap to leader, it says that they're 1 millisecond ahead. Oh
wow!
But when you look at the actual times, they are identical. So that is strange.
Yeah, it is. But Karim set the lap time earlier. Why is it he had then? That's quite weird.
I'm guessing. But the game, that's the thing. The game can actually work it out to closer than 3
thousands.
Yeah. Like they can go to 10,000s and 100,000s. So although they don't actually show it, I guess in this scenario, Donkey's lap was just that tiny little bit different.
Ah, yeah.
But yeah, Donkey currently at P8, strong for the Alfa Romeo driver.
Yeah, what's Benjamin going to do? He's 1.2 tenths ahead of his time, and that will put him around 10th place. As again, he's getting a slipstream of his teammate. Is this going to be a better one than last time? It's still not a... Yeah, it's a fairly decent slipstream from Tim. Just getting out of the way on time. There's only one man has failed to set a lap time, and that's Lorenzo Bandini. He needs to get a hurry as Smash retires. And Yuri hasn't set a lap time of his work with 1:43.1. As Benjamin!
Wow, Benjamin to the pole.
Jesus!
For a quarter of a second. Where has that one come from?
Probably the big ass slipstream from Tim.
Ah, yeah, very true. Now, the question for me is, will we see our first non-Ferrari on the pole position?
I hope it
As I believe we've got a slipstream here from Kai to Balliner.
No. Yeah, as Balliner has the 5th place grip penalty.
Let's see how Balliner's lap is going. Now, the question is, do we count, if Balliner gets pole position, but of course starts P6 because of the penalty?
It does count.
Do we count that? Does that count as a Ferrari pole?
Yes, as it's the fastest car on the track.
Kai has cut that one very close. They're just getting. I mean, I actually think maybe a timing glitch. I believe there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a timing glitch. I don't know if you have it as well. But I believe it's
No.
timing.
Yeah, I have it. But Karam now through the final part of the circuit. Is he going to get a good lap in? As he is really close to the pole still of Benjamin. He goes 5th. That's a decent, or not a decent, that's a really good lap from him. Okay, it's major improvement, almost 2/10 in the first sector.
Wow, just wow.
Wow.
Let's see, what can Kai do? Can they get that Ferrari on the pole position? If Ferrari can make it 5 out of 5, that would just be insane.
Yeah, it really would be.
And through the long right-hander now.
I
What
really
can they
hate the
do?
corner.
Just a bit, it's just not quite perfect.
I always
Comes
get
to
the
this
feeling
track.
I will spin every second till I'm on the throttle.
I wish it was just maybe a bit sort of long, like a bit easier to do flat out.
Yeah,
Maybe a bit more banking perhaps.
not struggling with the traction too much. But what can Kai
Now through
do?
the final corner.
Oh,
Monster
I got a
P2.
128.
That went out, right?
Oh,
A P1 to
wow.
Kai.
The war
What a
rate
lap.
isn't improving.
What a lap. Will a Ferrari be on pole position for the 5th time this season?
As Felix gets a good
Great.
P7.
Dude,
Wow.
I think Felix had a fantastic P7.
Wow.
That is outstanding. The Williams driver yet to score points this season. Up in P7.
Harry up.
And now 8.
Oh,
As
P5
Harry
from
P5.
Karam. Luke, don't forget him, he's 1/10 up in this time. That will put him
And
on
it's
the second
validated,
row
it's
maybe.
validated.
Oh no! Hey, that's quality done. 5 out of 5 for
wow,
Ferrari.
Wow. At one point in that session, George Nader looked like they were fighting for pole position. I think they ended up like about 7th, which just shows how incredibly close the field is and how quickly things can change.
Yeah, as Kai gets his second pole of the season, I think, or third, and he has been followed closely by Benjamin, and then we have Monster on a 4/10 gap to Kai. Then we have Warrace, Harry Kerr with a good quali, George Nader on his debut, Felix, Luke Ballender will start 15th, Donkey, MNT Smash, Roy Boy, Tim, TG Nathan, Thomas, Danny, Björn, Yuri, and Lorenzo Bandini, who failed to set a lap time. But really, the competitive lap times, I think Thomas has a decent lap with a 1:30 flat, and then you really have a gap of 1.4 seconds between 16 cars. You know, that's like this. That's just a blink of an eye, and you have the whole field there. It's really amazing.
It is outstanding. It'll be very interesting to see what happens in the race. But a Ferrari on pole for the 5th time this season. Can they get Ferrari's second win of the season? That's the question.
Who knows?
I think it could be tough, but of course they're going to do their best. Do what they can. As the drivers load in. Who do you reckon is going to win this race?
You can't predict in the Formula EuroLeague, man. That's just
That is
not
very
how
true.
it works.
I look forward to the tyre strategy because I stand by the driver starting P11 here on the free choice of tyres is going to be fighting for the win because
Yeah.
I could end up being utterly and completely wrong, but I am like those. It's going to be so hard to make those softs do a one-top. It's possible, but very hard. So Loden, let's have a look at tyres. This is the thing that I'm looking forward to here.
Detail.
And yeah, everyone outside the top, everyone outside of the top 10 who qualified outside the top 10, of course, Ballina, who qualified in the top 10 but couldn't start there because of the penalty. Everyone that had free choice tyres has either gone medium or hard. So, apparently, according to the game, the soft hard is possible.
You never know.
But I don't see it happening. I think maybe based off of Kai's tyre wear so far this season, I don't think Kai can do it. He is so quick, but having 2 punctures out of 4 races, it's not a sign of tyre management skills. So
That's
it'd be
probably the
interesting
concern.
to see.
But again, it's a Racing Point 1920. That's not not really thing to be proud of. While Ferrari's locking the first row, they're locking the last row. But yeah, maybe we'll see Balliner doing a storm from the back. That would be good to see. But what's your money on to win?
I think I'm gonna go with Benjamin. Showed great pace last time out, and just couldn't quite take the fight to War Rage.
Yeah.
Also another driver who could definitely contend, but I believe Benjamin, unless I'm mistaken, has not won yet this season, so Benjamin could continue the run of different winners.
Yeah. And do you think maybe, who do you think can be the surprise of today, you know, coming, for example, a Luke or Felix? Donkey?
I'm going with Donkey. Not surprise of qualifying, definitely Felix. Surprise of the race, I think, is going to be Donkey. Starting on the medium tyres, I've just got a feeling.
Yeah, you never
We'll
know.
have to wait and see though.
I hope it will be a good race, like we all had the season long.
As
But,
cars make their way around the final corner to Island.
Ooh, I'm just so hyped. But you know, Ferrari, I think they're really needing for a pole. Just no drama, just straight ahead, 28 laps into the lead, winning. That's what they need, in my opinion.
They need a simple race to get themselves back in the fight without issue, just clean, no safety cars, no nothing, just maintaining the pole position off the line. But yeah,
Zoof.
that time of the day.
But probably we'll have another light glitch, but for now
Glitch.
it's 5 lights. We're not on the way yet, but we'll have to wait until Kai
Nice
gets
rough.
away. As he gets away, and I think he has a good start. Who gets the better of it? It's not Benjamin, it's War Rage from the second row with an amazing start. Already up into P2, it's Karam as well, as Monster is up into P3. As nothing really happened yet, there's no big incident yet, everyone is clean through turn number 1. There's big traffic here in the midfield, and from Felix
War
down,
Rage.
it's all chaos.
Going for the lead.
Oh.
The outside of turn 6.
Come on,
Around
son!
the outside,
Oh, Benjamin!
Through from straight off the road there. Benjamin's
It's
gonna get
3
them though.
wide, it's 3 wide now. Wide,
Oh
it was for
my,
a
this can only
second.
end badly. Oh, how have they survived that one? Wow, just wow. Is this a move here? Monster gonna be able to pull it off?
Oh!
Right, stuck behind Benjamin.
Oh, War Rage
But they
is
can't
really
quite do
going.
it. Could Karem get the inside line here? No, not quite able to do it.
But that's really good as your Red Bull of Luke is getting wide there. As he's fighting with Felix, as Donkey is still lost
Oh,
1%.
contact! Was that contact there?
With who?
Luke looked like he was getting into the back of George Nader there, very hot. Let's see if there's any damage. There's no damage, so I think they just avoided them. Looked like they were locking up big time then, but looks like they've just been able to get the car to not hit the cast that was in front of them.
That's
Now
good.
everyone is sitting in the flip.
Someone send it!
And Tim is the one that will send it around the outside of Donkey and hits the back of Nathan. Just
Oh,
accelerates
no.
into the back of Nathan. Nathan had nowhere to go. It was a strange incident. And Tim stays out.
Luke,
I think Luke
yeah.
must have had damage. Luke must have had damage then.
Yeah.
And once again,
It's a good start from you, we're already making up 4 positions. From the final row of the grid.
That's very good actually, yeah.
But Guy, after lap 1, is still in the lead.
Ooh,
Full of
that was Donkey on the
Donkey.
grass then. Sorry to interrupt. Donkey's on the grass. Still going though, still
Donkey.
going, only lost the position to Ballina. Now battling with M&T Smash as they head
King
into
Kong.
the turn 6 hairpin.
Whoa, he's really sending it as he's made contact with Balliner, just tapping the rear wheel. Balliner already up into P11. So he's making up a
Donkey,
good
yeah.
amount of places.
Not living up to the pressure I put on them, saying that they'll be the surprise of the race. So far, they've been the action
Commentator
in the race.
curse.
Yeah, that is very true. Yeah.
But Benjamin is keeping under pressure on Nakai, as Monster is as well to War Rage, and Karam just 6/10 off, not quite able to keep up with him, as Harry is pressuring him from behind. Let's see what he'll do. Overtake enabled, followed by Felix, as they're side by side now. Who's going to get the better of it? Who's going to have the bigger balls and break latest? It's Karam. Is he going to have enough balls to defend it? No. Harry leaves no real room there, but it's a quite decent overtake from him. As Björn is losing a lot of position here.
Donkey.
Yeah.
And around the outside goes Roy Boy going a bit off the road there, as that's Ballon into the pits.
DRS is enabled.
Oh, look at the pack here that are fighting into the
Ballon into the pits. Oh no.
That must be damage there for Balliner. Let's look at this pack here. That is contact between Bjorn and Smash. Smash can keep their nose in. Yes, they are. They're going to push their way up the inside. Oh, a bit of a snap there. And that's the position gone. Now that's Yuri's chance to overtake.
Yuri.
Going to the inside and sending it late on the brakes. You love to see it.
And that's a good move. Oh, but Anti-Smash really, sometimes a little bit too early on the throttle. Karam can't keep up with Harry, who just overtook him in the beginning of the final stage of last lap. As Tim is putting pressure on Nathan, who can't keep up with Felix and the pack ahead of him. Let's see what he'll do. He has DRS. Remember that DRS is now enabled, so it will be a DRS train. As Kai almost broke the DRS of Benjamin, as Tim had a big slide there coming into the final loop before the long straight, as he just sails past him just before the DRS.
Tim passing Nathan there, great move.
Yeah, easy does it.
But my new prediction for the race win. Oh, that's like battle between Karam and George, and George appeared to have been ghosted there on my screen. Don't know if that was a glitch or something.
Has Karam got damage? No. No.
No, they're not visibly, but
he's now out of the DRS of Harry. I keep forgetting his name.
Who's that?
Harry.
Forgetting the name of
Harry. I'm not used to seeing McLaren in P5.
The race win. I have a new bold prediction for the race win. That is Tim.
Benjamin. Oh, it's a ball. George. Or Felix.
Any drivers you haven't said the name of yet. But yeah, Tim is catching up to this group of cars on the medium tyres. Just in case you don't know what the soft tyres are like around China.
Terrible.
For our viewers, yeah, they don't last. They
6 laps and you're done.
I would say 3 laps and you're done. Well, 3 laps until mediums are on the same pace. 6 laps in, well.
Yellow flag, and it's a crash.
That's Lorenzo Bandini and Thomas, who have clearly collided coming through the ice protection. That is Thomas at a stop there, and he's rolling again.
Oh no.
What has happened here?
Probably just going sideways.
Yeah.
And
I believe Thomas is disqualified. It's hard to tell. That car is not
driving. Felix, send it! He's sending it around the outside of George Nader with DRS and everything available to him. He locks up his brakes, tries to do the switch back, but is he going to make it work? George leaves no space, and George is into the pits. So he feels his soft tires are done.
They're doing a 2-stop then.
As Karam is already back into the DRS.
Thomas is going so slowly. It's like they're an AI that's like ready to disqualify itself, but it's just sort of driving along. It's strange.
Probably just frustration. I know him.
It could also.
Oh, battle between the two alphas. As a Donkey overtook Nathan for the final points position.
Donkey recovering now. I have seen a glitch before that could be an explanation to Thomas's issue. I'm not saying it definitely is. Thomas may well just be mad and just driving slowly.
Yeah,
but I've seen a glitch where a car can retire from a race, but then the AI take control and just drive it. I've actually raced against a car with 2 wheels. But Thomas pits. I honestly don't know what's going on with Thomas's car. And they've then spent. Yeah, I think that is just Thomas. Yeah. Not very happy, and they retire now. So yeah.
But look at Warrage, closer to Benjamin than ever before. He has lots of ERS. Is he going to send it? Is he going to do it? Is he going to re-overtake the P2 of Benjamin?
Yes. They can get Kai here as well. They're going for Kai as well. Will they send it? No, they won't. We are all disappointed. Oh, but Kai was a bit wide. Warrage's going to get to the inside.
No!
Those Haas tyres working out better than those Ferrari tyres. Is anyone going to pick?
Kai-
Yes, Kai pits.
Kai
Benjamin does
and
not pit
Monster.
on Storage.
As
Kai,
Felix
it's good to see-
follows.
And Kai has pitted, and there is no punctures on their car, which is a good sign.
And no damage.
So, doing well, yeah. It's good to see Kai for hopefully having a clean race, because I really want to see Kai up at the front battling for the win, and so
Yeah.
far it's looking good. They go for the
Yeah.
hards, curiously, which would definitely
stop.
confirm one-stop strategy
But-
is what
but-
is being attempted.
I don't think the hearts are okay for 20
They
laps.
could go to the end, but it's going to be hard.
It has to
uh,
to 22 laps. It's
That's the
possible.
thing, I think that's why I think Tim is in the fight for the win.
Yeah.
Because being on that lead medium
Donkey
tyres,
as well then.
clear air. Yeah, that's why I said Donkey before the race. That's why I said Donkey was, I think, was going to be the standout
Mhm.
driver. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Do you have a magic ball? Oh, as I think Luke jumped Felix. Yeah, Luke jumped Felix. I don't know what happened to Luke again, but he jumped Felix in the
Medium
pit.
tyres, that's what it was, I think. Medium
As Felix
tyres,
jumped
working better.
George.
They may have maybe traffic in the pit lane. I'm not sure. George is quite
Yeah.
a bit back though, so perhaps some sort of issue.
Maybe
Yeah, George is clearly struggling at the moment. Perhaps just struggling to get the tyres up to temperature.
yeah.
Um,
Is Warwick going to follow? I think he is. Yes.
yeah,
Followed by Benjamin and
Benjamin.
Harry and Karen, perhaps. Yes.
yeah.
It's Tim.
And Tim
It's
stays
now-
out, obviously. Now the moment of truth.
How did Karen get a time penalty into pits? Huh?
That
Oh no!
is a good.
War
That's
Rage!
how you get a time penalty in the pits. Speeding in the pits is war rage, and that is what
But
you
Karen
want.
got a time penalty in the pit lane for what?
Wide on the pit entry. I don't. Maybe just.
Eh?
That seems like a glitch to me. That seems like a glitch.
Probably get
I think they
removed.
got the penalty. I think they may have not actually deserved it. Perhaps it was an unfair warning.
Yeah,
Now,
perhaps.
Tim, your new race leader.
Oh,
Tim
watch
has won a
Kai
race
fighting
this
with
season.
War Rage. War Rage who has a 5-second penalty. And that's not going to
So
help
War Rage
at
now
all.
technically in the net race lead, assuming these guys were in the one top. So
Yeah.
we need to see. Looking at the penalties, Smash has 3 seconds, and then Prem 3 seconds, and War Rage for 5 seconds. I must say I do like the new penalty system for commentary.
Yeah.
Because you know how you have like the tyre graphic, you've got stops graphic, go all the way to the right and you've got penalties. Which is very nice to see. So that makes our commentary jobs much easier.
Yeah.
Oh, this could be a bit of drama here. Lorenzo Bandini gonna hold up War Rage here, give Kai a chance to re-overtake. It'll be interesting to see. Heading down the back straight as that's battling further up the order. That is Yuri going to move on head camper into the hairpin. Nice dive bomb. Gets the position done. War Rage past Lorenzo Bandini. Kai not able to get past as well.
Oh!
That could
That
very
was
easily have been
close.
a lost front wing there for Kai.
And the car
And a
spinning.
backwards facing racing team. Yeah, that was a very close call.
Oh, Harry. Snap here and there.
Going to the championship, everything so far seems to be going all the way of War Rage. Championship leader, net race lead once everyone has pitted.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep up the leader graphic. The average pit lane loss around here is about 22 seconds. So currently War Rage is going to come out with a 7-second lead. But we'll have to wait and see how these older hards compete with the fresh hards.
I think Tim might, if he is really good at tire managing, if he stretches it to lap 22, he can go to the softs, and then
I mean, I think
but it's
soft
a big
hard is
if.
going to be hard now. Soft hard is going to be hard. I think medium soft could be, well, I would say impossible. Although some of the drivers that started on the hards, they could go hard soft. Now that would be an. I think Yuri here has got a great chance. Actually, you know what? I think Yuri, Tim are my main two. Yuri, Tim, Kai, War Rage. They are my 4 drivers here that I think are going to be fighting for this. As battling Roy Boy and Donkey. Donkey up in
yeah, big good
Look
dive
at
bomb. Good stuff. I like
Yeah.
it.
Very much an action zone so far today. That hairpin, very easy to just outbrake your opponent, especially if you've got the tyre advantage. And in this case, that was not the situation, but you know, DRS helps out a lot down that straight.
Yeah. Yes, Warrage is being followed closely by Kaz Monster. He's really being held up by Lorenzo as he's got all the rights to fight. Oh, as Monster just touches the rear wheels of Lorenzo and just almost puts his own car into a spin. He's really in a big hurry to get past. But Lorenzo has all the rights to fight him, so...
Yeah, definitely. It's just, you know, Monster can see the two rivals to the race went up the road, just up ahead.
No!
I think Monster thinks that they can win this. And being stuck behind the racing point is not the way to win it.
No, it's certainly not. As he's being closely followed by a big train of guys.
Send it up the inside. Is Monster going to go for it? No. Playing it safe at the moment.
Come on.
Leading, as you say, this train of cars. Ballina, I must say, good recovery so far. But Ballina is on the two-stop strategy. So, that could...
The aggressive one.
They head down the back straight now. Monster going for the inside line. Can Harry perhaps try and get them both here?
Yes. Harry, do your job, man. Send it.
Oh, he's going to go tight for the apex though, but the exit is not going to be good enough. Lorenzo Bandini is going to fight this one, but Harry gets the position done before the corner. Next up for Lorenzo Bandini to defend from is Ballina.
Ballina. Ballina needs to watch his mirrors.
What's happened to Benjamin in this race? Why is Benjamin?
He lost something in the pits.
Yeah.
Oh!
Contact!
Lorenzo.
That's Kai. No, sorry, that's Ballina hitting the back of Lorenzo Bandini. That looks like.
No, it was Lorenzo Bandini hitting Harry, and now he's got damage. Well, you could say
Ballina went into them as well.
I think you could say that's what you get when you're holding up those guys, but he's got he got all the rights to fight them.
That's very true. Benjamin Air in the championship fight, down in P13. Of course, some drivers yet to
Oh, carry him! Oh, that's a lovely move. That's a lovely move. It's a bit like the one Jamil pulled me off in.
Oh, and that's Luke coming through as well. Oh my, Lorenzo Bandini is getting pushed out of the way at this stage. Felix is going to send it up the inside.
Woo!
Lorenzo Bandini at the moment just watching the cars drive past
come
him.
on.
Simple as that. Next up it will be George Nader.
Oh no, George is getting past me. Oh no.
Yuri, 3 seconds.
I'm like an old grandma in the London city shit.
Anyway.
Oh, Benjamin coming close to the back of.
This reminds me of Bahrain. A lot of drivers misjudging the driver in front of them in the braking zones.
Yeah.
It just seems like everyone
is
no line later in the brakes in the car in front of them. They're very strange.
Yeah.
They fly through turn 1.
Not a lot of penalties yet.
So the net race lead here between Warrage and Kai. It's very close.
Warrage.
Warrage with that penalty, obviously making this race going to be very tricky. I think with the penalty we can rule out Warrage. I don't want to. I think Warrage is looking very quick at the moment. But just as long as Kai can keep up with Warrage, that's any chance of Warrage winning it gone.
Yeah.
It's just Warrage may be the quicker of the two, but DRS here very much hurting him.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
Monster trying to catch up to this battle. At the moment, I predict that Tim, when pitting, will come out around Felix and George Nader.
Yeah.
It's a close battle down there, which of course isn't where you want to be coming out, but if the tyres are fresh and working well, then it could probably be a good strategy. I think they'll be pitting around now for the hard compound tyres. I think if you're going to the hards, you'll be pitting around about now.
Yeah, and then you can use them to their optimal.
Donkey pits onto the hard compound tyres.
Do you have something like a ball where you can see everything through? Like, you're a wizard.
It's just thinking about it. 10 laps on the mediums made about sense. So you know, just
One
Yes.
plus. As their donkey and head camper in the pits. We must go. E-I-E-I-O.
Great reference there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Tim hitting this lap probably just to cover off from Donkey. That seems like what Tim would do. Depends how close Donkey was to Tim and how Tim felt.
He was 4
on
seconds
pace.
ahead.
Who knows then? Could be interesting.
Just stretching the tires, maybe. Who knows?
Yuri up in P3. If Yuri can go onto the softs at the end of this race, Yuri could definitely be in the fight for some good points here. But the thing is, I keep thinking, oh, maybe Yuri on the hard compound tyres, maybe go to the end. And I think, okay, where would Yuri come out if they pitted now? Obviously they won't pit for a long time, but if they did pit now, where would Yuri come out? And the answer to that is 16th place, which that just shows you how close the field is.
Yeah.
A pit stop, 1st to 15th is a pit stop. That is huge.
You can't really get a cab in.
I suppose we're all just used to F1, where the pit stop window is about, well, modern times, about first to...
Benjamin is going around the outside of Bannon there. Oh.
Yuri takes the lead. And Smash will take P2.
Stop the clock. Screenshot it.
Those that are doing the 2-stop may be pitting soon.
Oh, worry!
Perhaps in a
Hurry! Got past Monster, I believe. Harry! Doing a good job for the McLaren team. Maybe wanting to sign him on a real deal. As he is outperforming what his teammate has done all season long.
Just looking at this moment, the drivers that are doing the 2-stop, so Luke, Jordanada, Ballina, I think they'll be pitting around about lap 16, 17, I think. Depending on what they want to do, so depending on when they pitted, of course, their first stint. So Jordanada will probably go a bit longer than the others. Luke perhaps a bit shorter. We'll have to wait and see though. Yeah. At the moment, it's just a very interesting race. The field is just... I think somehow this is the closest field we've had this season. With such a close season, I believe this is the closest we've seen it so far. The entire field, basically. I mean, it's... All the drivers... Ignoring Lorenzo Bandini, who is 44 seconds off the lead. Everyone up to 18th place, 24.8 seconds. That's just insane. I've seen winning margins bigger than that.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Just truly is amazing. We'll have to see what it's like when everyone has made their pit stop. Maybe even closer then. But we'll have to wait and see.
True. But I think we still have a good race in our hands.
Definitely. As this group of cars making their way, as Warrage just continues to be... I feel bad for Warrage. They've got this penalty and they want to try and get a gap to Kai to try and so that they're safe for the penalty. But they just, every time they go quicker, they just pull Kai along with them. It is just amazing. It's what modern F1 is, to be honest. It's what it is. Breaking the DRS is one of the hardest things to do, but one of the most crucial things to do.
Yeah.
If got a penalty, it just makes life so much harder. And 5 drivers so far with a penalty. I was making my way through the doubles and Kai on the back of Warrage. I think Kai just is sitting back. And at the moment it's looking to me that we're going to see our 5th different winner today. Which then really puts the pressure on Benjamin to be the 6th different winner. Then after Benjamin I'd say Bolin, probably the next driver in contention to be the 7th. Then I think after we've got 7 different winners, I'm looking at, I can't see anyone that stands out as an 8th. Sadly, I think we'll maybe get 8 wins, different winners this season, but I don't see anyone that stands out as someone that.
Who do you think can win?
Sorry, what was that?
How many guys do you think can win? Then
Benjamin,
deep on the brakes. But who do you think the guys who can win more races this season from the guys who already did?
Wait, so is that out of the drivers who've already won or the drivers that haven't?
Out of the guys who haven't won one, but can still win one.
So out after the first 4 races. That is Crash, and that's Nathan.
Oh no!
Nathan has binned it out of the final corner. Could that be a safety car?
It would
That
be
would
a
definitely throw
surprise.
things up in the air. But safety car, virtual safety car. Only a virtual, sadly.
But it's still something in
Yeah.
the.
Disappointingly, it happens when no one's near the pit lane, so no one can use it, which is a bit annoying. I think Yuri would have pitted, I think Ballina would have pitted, Luke would have pitted, George would have pitted. Yeah, it would have been very interesting. Although I think it's going to be in by the time they get to the pit lane. Because they're not even on the back straight yet. So it's really come out. That's like, when we have such a condensed field, it means that sort of, when a virtual safety car comes out, it's, if one person's on the other side of the track, everyone is. That no one is going to be able to take advantage of this. I think the only person that passed the pit lane after the VSC that came out was Lorenzo Bandini.
And he is
they are
in
about
dead
20
last.
seconds off time.
Only 3.
Could the VSC be coming to an end soon? Because they're getting close to the pit entry. So maybe we could see Yuri take this as the opportunity to pit.
Do
But
it!
I think
Yuri,
I
come
think,
on!
yeah, it is coming. But Yuri
Yes!
still pits. Yuri still pits. So I guess this just was the time for Yuri. They nearly spin.
Who?
As Smash stays out though.
I thought
So
someone
Yuri
won.
into the pit lane. Let's see what tyres does Yuri go on to. I assume it would be the medium tyres. Oh, it has to be the mediums because the softs just would not last. And yep, indeed, medium tyres. 12 laps to go on those. I'll have to wait and see how those tyres hold up. The alternator also into the pits as well as Yuri. For the 2-stop, as I said, in quality, I don't think the 2-stop's going to work. Sadly, but I'll have to wait and see. They're battling there between Bjorn and Heckan. They head through the tight, twisty roller coaster.
Wait, I'm getting called. Can you please take over?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah, at the moment, many drivers fighting for this. More Rage up in P2. On the back of Energy Smash, who needs to pit still. Which will be interesting to see. Will they be able to close in on Smash at this stage of the race? They're on the back of them. Heading down the back straight now. Into the hairpin. Can Warage go for it? Not quite. Warage sort of biding their time, being careful about this because they know that Energy Smash is going to pit soon, and they do not pit yet. Smash stays out and a little bit wide there for Warage. Update on the penalties, 6 seconds for Smash, as battling here between Ballina and Benjamin. Benjamin gets ahead of Ballina here, these two battling for the championship this season, 2 championship contenders. As battling here further down that is Luke into the pits for their second pit stop of the day. But back on penalties, Yuri with 3 seconds, Haram with 3 seconds, Warage crucially with 5 as Warage does make the move on Smash now. Sending it up the inside into turn 6. A bit slidey there. To head through this sector of the lap. Yeah, Smash with 6 penalties. Not their day. It looked like they had quite good pace, I must say. They did appear to have good pace. It hasn't quite worked out yet. I must say, Harry having an absolutely outstanding race. Currently on for their a podium. In this race, which would be very interesting to see. Monster though all over the back of them, so perhaps Monster, who appears to be sort of biding their time to wait for the overtake on Harry. So perhaps Monster could steal that podium away. Another interesting one is where will Warrage's penalty drop them down to? Although I must say at the moment, Warrage has managed to get a bit of a gap to Kai, as that's battling between Karam and Ballina. Graham gets the position ahead of Ballina. Oh, but Ballina goes a bit wide and that allows Tim through. Tim gets through here, and the first of the drivers to be doing the mediums to hards, Tim, is only 8 seconds off the lead, so I'll have to wait and see how this goes.
I'm back.
This
Sorry.
goes for them. Welcome back.
Yeah, sorry, my grandma called me and I can't really turn that down.
That's fine. That's fine.
But yeah.
Yeah, we have a bit of action whilst you've been gone.
Luke in the pits. I saw Benjamin
yes.
overtaking Balliner.
Yes,
in the pits.
Balliner now down in P17. Onto the halves. Interesting chassis. Kai now to P2. The question I'm posing at the moment is, where do you reckon Warreg's going to finish after their penalty is applied? At the moment, they'll come out behind Monster after their penalty, which would mean Harry getting P2, Monster P3. Which, I mean, P2 on day... is it Harry's debut today? Is this their first race? Then, yeah, Harry getting P2 on in their first race would just be crazy. And really, that would basically sum up this entire season, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see, as Bjorn gets a penalty there. But Tim, also in a very good position here. Tim, only 8 seconds off the lead. It sounds like a lot, but considering the penalty, considering everything that's happened so far, on much fresher tyres, 6 laps fresher, which doesn't sound like much, but when the tyres, with the modern Pirellis, they hit a cliff. They don't sort of, obviously they'll wear over time, but eventually they will hit that cliff.
Yeah.
And when they do, Tim is going to be, well, hitting that cliff 6 laps later. So if Warrage, Kai, Harry, Monster, Benjamin, Karam all hit that cliff with, I don't know, with 6 laps left, which I know it's unlikely. They're probably, if they do hit it, it will be with a lap left. Tim is going to have just so much more grip.
Yeah. But the hearts are
Tim
coming alive when they are in the end of their, yeah. You get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Oh, and there goes Tim's chances at the win. I may have commented cursed him by saying he was in the fight, as he's punted Karam at the hairpin. Unless Tim's got away without damage. They've lost a second because of it. Very sportsmanship though to not take the position away, as Harry is on the back of Smash. This could be Monster's chance to get close enough to get Harry, whilst Harry's stuck behind Smash. Yeah, Tim, if they have any damage, that may well have ruined their race.
Yeah.
As that is yellow flag sector 2, that is Bjorn.
No!
Who has gone around. And that's not what they would have wanted. They're still in the race though. As Harry, passing Smash.
Oh!
Can Monster get into this fight?
I hope he can.
Will Monster... That's a bit too far back to send
Oh,
it.
Harry!
Smash sends it back up the inside.
Oh,
and
that's just...
contact there.
That's just a small fault. Sorry.
Oh, and that is their... That could... that almost caused a bit of drama. Oh, that's getting close with Smash's car ghosted. Monster was sort of half in it when it unghosted, sort of was still sort of just right behind it when it unghosted. So that has hurt Monster a lot actually. And Smash now would win damage. That's, I think, so I'd say Smash race over. Although it does appear that Smash is going on, planning to go onto these soft tyres when they pit. It'll be interesting to see. Yuri up in P10 at the moment on the fresher medium tyres. Felix in P9. But I worry that Felix can have like a repeat of Spain here, as Ballino's retired in the pit lane. Ballino's given up championship contender. Has, well, it's not been their day. Not been their day. Ferrari just don't seem to be able to get 2 cars to the finish line. That appears to be their issue. Yeah. Felix could end up having their points position taken away late in the race here. As Luke gets past George Nader, both of these drivers very actually similar on tyres, so this is a raw battle. I've seen a lot of sort of tyre dictated battles on track. This one seems to be very much...
Oh! Yuri, another time penalty.
That's all they want. So this is sort of Felix's lifeline here. To holding on to at least a point, probably 2 of them.
Yeah.
Although Felix's tyres are very warm. So who knows. But up at the front, Kai's right on the back here. Of the top guys, right on the back of Warrage. When will Smash pit? Now is the answer. As they pit into the pit lane, well, tyres will they go on to? Bit of a lock up as they got down to the pit limiter. Now we get a better idea of the running order. Well, we find out the actual running order. So now, after all the pit stops are over, the new running order of this race is Warrage leading the way, Kai in P2, Harry P3, Monster P4, Benjamin P5, Haram P6, Tim P7, Felix P8, Yuri P9, Roy Boy P10, Donkey P11, Danny Hetkamper P12, Luke P13, Jortnada P14, Bjorn P15, Smash P16, and Lorenzo Bandini in 17th place.
Yeah, but it's been quite a clean race, you have to say.
It has. In fact, to be fair though, compared to some of the previous races, we have had a couple of incidents, which is very... We had Nathan crash out, we had the contact between Thomas and... who was it that they collided? I can't remember now. But yeah, Thomas had an off, Bjorn's had a spin.
Yeah.
But it has been a very clean race, despite... We've had a few isolated incidents, but nothing major. Yeah. I think the question now is, can Benjamin get within 5 seconds of War Rage? It's going to be tough if they do. They haven't got any DRS. But it's definitely possible.
Yeah, but it's really a good race so far, you have to say. You know, like, good amount of action and clean battles. But yeah, I think Karamir's time penalty could get removed if he doesn't has another warning with that stuff. As he just really got one in the pit lane, that's really quite unfair. But yeah, I think Kai doesn't want to take too high risk with
Kai's just sitting
War
back.
Rage. Yeah, just chilling.
It's very smart. It's a smart driving from.
Yeah.
They've had a very mixed season. They've got a win here. All they have to do is stay behind. The only risk is Harry behind. If Harry can get into the fight, which they are now, I think it's fair to say, in the fight, Harry could definitely throw a spanner in the works here for Kai, who is currently in position for what looks to be an easy win.
Yeah.
Harry now within that DRS. I mean, it'd be insane if Harry won on debut. So that definitely would be a surprise. Perhaps another driver that hasn't won yet this season that could win is Harry. So at the moment showing great pace.
Yeah.
This could sort of spur Kai on to making the overtake on War Rage.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, Kai is so close here. I think maybe just an apex that little bit better, an exit just that bit more perfected, and we could see a Ferrari in the lead of this race. And it would be good to see a Ferrari back on the top side of the podium, because they've had one win so far this season in Silverstone.
With Kai or Bellamy?
Yeah, with Bellamy, yeah.
Oh, so we're continuing our streak of different race winners.
Yeah, we will continue our run
Yes.
of Kai winning.
Yes.
But it would be the first team to win 2 races though. We've had Haas, Mercedes, Ferrari and Renault. Yeah, it would be our first repeat team winner, unless Harry can take the lead. And Harry is looking very much in the fight at the moment.
Maybe.
Also, I think Kai may actually be better off behind War Rage with the DRS. Because it appears to be actually helping him not get passed down the straights. Harry is catching up quickly. On the back straight, this is all allowing Monster to catch up as well. Let's have a look at gaps to the leader. Benjamin though, just you've got to feel bad for Benjamin, just stuck without a slipstream, just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just,
Jesus.
3 second up behind, 3 second up in front. It's just something you want. But you know, P5 at the end of the day is not a bad result. Championship, especially for the team, 5th and 7th, not a bad result. As Tim is on the back of Karam still, Tim has been stuck behind Karam most of this race now. Well, since they've pitted anyway, most of this stint. I'll have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah. But Tim is really on the back of Cam for already almost 10 laps after he came out of the pits almost, and I think, there's a...
That is Bjorn who has spun out of the final corner. Second hard to spin there today. And Lorenzo Bandini is going to pass Bjorn here. Or maybe not. Bjorn has managed to get up to speed.
Not yet.
Going already up. Very good recovery there from Bjorn.
Yeah. But the Williams are
Harry
set to
could be
score
very
again
shaky.
points.
That is, and double points as well. Which is very good.
Maybe Cameron's penalty gets removed, you never know. But I think again a good show of power from the constructor leading Renault. Not maybe the result they wanted, but it's again a double points finish. That's good. With Benjamin scoring 10 points and Tim
They're going to outscore
6.
their main rivals.
Yeah, that's good. You know, Monster just 12, outscoring Neng by 6. And yeah, Kai probably winning, so they're just closing in on them, but not by too much. Only 9. So they're doing a good job in the again. What
Top in the
is
debut, Bjorn was 1. They're showing good pace though, which is important. Which maybe this just isn't their track.
yeah.
As Harry is closer than ever in this fight for the win. Right on the back of Kai now. Harry could well win on debut, which is just unheard of. Let's see. It's a very hard place to follow other cars. Where get the clean air on your front wing, which is very key.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so close to the back of Kai here. But they just lost that little bit through that last couple of corners. They seem to struggle going into like sector 3 here. Last few laps I've gone on board with them, they look to struggle through these couple of corners. This occasion, and again, they just, the car just doesn't seem to like it. As Bjorn has retired in the pit lane. 4 retirements so far today. I think that might be the most of the season.
No. But yeah, Harry, you're really falling back right now. That's quite a shame.
Ooh, that's Kai getting very close to the back of War Rage then. Ooh, close to contact.
That's not the best thing.
Gets
Another.
That as the lead group goes on for another lap here. It's 3 laps remaining in this race. It seems to have died down the back of the front, although it could fire up at any moment. That's an AI car on the way there of Bjorn. They're not actually there, they retired in the pit lane, just the game being a game, and has sent the car back out on track to park itself at a high-speed course. Tim seems to be stuck behind Karem at the moment. I can understand, yeah, Karem's got a penalty, no point passing, but surely if they pass them, they've got that chance of getting further up the road, but who knows. Next car is their teammate, so I suppose maybe there's no point if they've caught up. Perhaps they would have just said team orders. So
yeah.
But Yuri nearly spins then. Yuri very sideways.
Oh no!
Going around.
But Yuri has 6 seconds of time penalties. Felix has 3. Kerem has 5. So Kerem only loses 1 position. Felix only 1. Yuri loses none. And Roy Boy gains 1. And Donkey probably will lose 1 to Luke. So we're almost in the final lap of this race.
Yeah, penultimate lap now. It's looking good for Kai to take this win. I think the only thing that's going to stop Kai here now, because Harry just doesn't be able to get close enough when they're behind to them. The only thing I think that could stop Kai is an attempted pass on War Rage that goes wrong. That's the only thing that I can see happening.
Yeah.
War Rage with a bit of a lock up there. I think it's hard to tell who is quicker, Kai or Harry, because they're both stuck behind War Rage at the moment. Harry with 1 lap fresher tyres, so perhaps you'd say Harry's got the tyre advantage. Not a huge advantage, but a bit. We'll have to wait and see. War Rage doing all they can. They couldn't get it quite right today. Now probably gonna drop off the podium as well, which
yeah, but I think Warwick can still be happy because he won on track. He was the quickest car there today.
Yeah.
So that's a thing you have to keep in mind. And you.
Kai is going to go to the lead here.
Oh!
Kai is going for the move. Finally, Kai has sent it up the inside. And will there be any contact? Bit of wheel banging. But is Kai going to take the lead? Will Warrage fight this? Yes, no, they're not. They're going to back out of it into the final corner. And
We're now in the final lap. Everyone's still in the same lap. Let's see.
Warwick's going to fight back. Warwick's going to go around the outside of turn 1. That was not going to work. Now they're going to try and switch it back up underneath. Or will they tap Kai? They tap Kai, but they send up the inside. Oh, that was nearly a backwards Ferrari. That is Kai all over the road now. Just try and maintain this lead over Warrage. I mean, surely defending from Warrage isn't the smartest idea because Warrage have the penalties. They are defending as much as they can.
Oh!
Well, like all contact. Kai very sideways. Oh my! Harry's just sitting back here hoping for there to be more contact. As Kai goes a bit wide, Warrage all over the apex curve, but Harry. Oh, Kai's off. Kai was on the grass.
Harry's winning.
On the road.
Harry is
That's
winning.
Sky penalty. Harry now takes what will be the net race lead. Could McLaren make it 5 different winning teams and 5 different winning drivers?
Harry!
There's more contact between the top 2. What is going on with Kai? Kai's just got no pace at all. Oh my. What is going on
Harry!
here? Harry, stay behind. Stay behind. You're fine. You've got the win. Oh my. This is a very exciting finale. Will Warwick try and re-overtake Kai? They're going to go for it. Around the outside on the curbs. Oh, that's going to be a switchback for Warrage. Going for a switchback. Oh my, through the final corner. Who is going to be the first across the line? Oh, I don't know. It's going to be Kai. Kai is going across the line.
And Harry wins.
Monster takes P2. Kai P3. Benjamin gets P4. As Krem P7, Tim P6, Yuri gets P8, Roy Boy P9, Felix gets
amazing
P10, Donkey P11, George Vader P13, Smash 14, Danny Headcamper 15th, and Lorenzo Bandini in 16th there.
Oh, that was a freaking good final lap.
From 5 different
The only teams who haven't won is Williams, no, not in McLaren anymore, Racing Points, Red Bull and Alpha and
Alpha, both the Alpha teams.
Oh yeah, I did. But yeah, driver of the day Yuri, from last row to points again.
Very strong.
Again.
Yeah.
That's a good race, and now we have our winner on his debut in Formula Euro League, Harry. The man in the McLaren, again 3 different constructors. You can say it's the old big 3 from well, it should have been Williams with it. Then it's the old big 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a good race with Monster picking up a podium, helping him in the championship. And Warrace, I believe he is still in the lead of the championship.
Well, yeah, that is very interesting.
Whoa!
What a final lap of the race we've had there. I can safely say I was not expecting that. Monster in the end only half a second off the lead because of all that drama on the last lap. But that I think mixes up the championship a lot. Benjamin will catch up to Warrage, Monster will catch up. Kai will begin their climb back up the order. Harry, though, after one race, I believe, after one race, will already be equal with the reigning champion on points. But the difference is Kai has done all 5 races, Harry has done 1, and they'll be equal to the reigning champ, which is just crazy.
Yeah. But it's been, again, a good race. You really love to see this. Can you please invite the top 3?
Who are the top 3 this week?
Harry, Kai, and Monster.
I invite Monster.
Oh, you're a bit lagging.
PS4 takes its time.
It's Harry with a capital
if you could do Harry, I can get the other two done.
Okay, I will do my best. Harry Banks. Here we go.
Or just isn't. Entire friends list is just empty.
Yeah.
Just a PS4 on its finest. Yeah, and I've lagged out the session as well. Lovely. So I don't know what is going on my PS4 right now. Lovely. Okay, my friends list just reappeared. Have another go. Monster. I don't think it actually has added him, which is annoying. Sorry about this.
Ah, Harry, the man who won! Congratulations!
Hi guys, yeah, thank you very much. It was
No problem. What was your reaction on the last lap where Kai got a penalty?
Well, wasn't really expecting it. I mean, for a long while I was sort of stuck in that train, and he was doing a very good job staying behind War Rage, and I was expecting him just to carry on and win it on penalties. When he then went for the overtake, I thought, okay, might have a chance. He got the overtake done, but I didn't realise he cut a corner, and then it was only really the second half of the lap I realised I was on for the win.
But you did a really good job. You know, you were just like an underdog. You know, being quite the whole race, being in the train, and just in the final lap, you just profit from their mistakes. Really good job.
Oh, thank you, thank you very much. Yeah, it was
no problem. Yeah, Monster. Congratulations on second place and welcome back on the podium.
Yeah, it's feeling very nice to be back here. Sans no podium.
I missed you.
It's very disappointing, but yeah.
Hey, you did a good job. Being consistent all race long, so that's what you need. So, congrats.
Thank you. But first of all, congrats to Kai and Harry. Very good pace. It was very hard to stay on their back. Yeah.
Yeah. But do you still think you can win the championship this year after just missing out on last year's?
Sure I can. If I can hold on the pace, which I am now, I can surely win it. But it's still a long way to go. It's still a long way to think about it. So, yeah, we will see in the future.
Yeah, but congratulations on being back on the podium and coming closer to the lead.
Thank you.
Kai! How are you feeling after getting a penalty in the final lap and not winning this race? Kai? Oh, I muted him. Oh no. Oh. But... yeah. Well, you just went too wide on your own, but yeah. You never know. Yeah, but you did a really good job, you know, smashing the pole again for, I think, your third time. Let's see. No, 2 punctures. But you did a good job today. You could be happy still with the podium. You know, hopefully a good swing of momentum to come right now. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for answering my questions and taking part in this week's race. I hope to see you all next week, as well to the guys who have watched the stream. Thank you for being here with me and Jackson the whole stream, and I hope to see you next week. And Kai, do you know what track we're racing next week? Oh, that's going to be a good one. Hopefully, no, it's going to be probably a really boring race, but we never have boring races here. You know, last season it was quite a decent race with Joran winning from somewhere in the midfield, but yeah. I want to thank you guys for watching. Stay safe and hope to see you all next week. Have a good night.